Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Commercial and Marketing Officer Enrico Galliera.
Buongiorno, buongiorno Parigi, benvenuti alla conferenza stampa Ferrari. Welcome to the Ferrari press conference. It's a tradition now for Ferrari to be here in Paris for the motor show. And always, as a tradition, we came with an important news. But it's the first time in the Ferrari history that we come to introduce not only one new model, but 3 new models. In fact, today we are going to unveil 2 new cars, the new Monza, which is a world premiere, and also the 488 Pista Spider, which is a European premiere. Now, let's start from the 488 Pista. The car is a car that is celebrating an important milestone because the 488 Pista Spider is the 50th Spider or top model in the history of the company. And again, it's something quite special because it's the most performing Ferrari Spider ever produced by the company. Coupled with something that is a specificity of Ferrari, which is a great emotion to drive. And again, the car is able to deliver an uncompromised performance, both on closed and open roof. Now, how we achieve these results? Of course, starting from the heart of the company, which is the engine. The 3-liter V8 twin-turbo engine has not just only been awarded as Best Engine of the Year, but it has been recently awarded as Best Engine of the last 20 years. There's no other engine in the world with the performance of this one. And this is delivered by something very special, which is, from one side, a very high horsepower output, 720 horsepower, but coupled with something that is a specificity of the turbo engine of Ferrari, which is the immediate response, which again means that the car doesn't have any turbo lag. As soon as you push the throttle, there is an immediate response from the engine, which is quite unique as far as the turbo engine are concerned. And again, a Ferrari specificity is that the Ferrari sound is the one that we are always trying to deliver to enhance the pleasure of driving a Ferrari. Last but not least, as I mentioned, there is something that is very peculiar of Ferrari, which is what we call emotion to drive. As soon as you sit in the car, you turn it on the engine, you should feel something special. And this is delivered thanks to a great technological transfer from our racing department. Not only the Formula One, but also the GT racing. Especially as far as the whole aerodynamics, there are several elements that have been taken from our racing experience, which is also delivering a great and high reduction of the turbulence inside the car. Last but not least, exactly as the 488 Pista, the car is delivering what we call the Ferrari dynamic enhancer, which is something that is further increasing the control of the oversteer. Now, I think we already talked too much. I think it's time to see the car. Let me invite the members of the team to join me here on stage to unveil the car, starting from the 488 Pista Spider. Please. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 488 Pista Spider. Now, it's nice to see the car on a static display. I think it's even better to see how the car performs in a dynamic situation. So let's see the video together. the 488 Pista Spider. But as we said, that's not the only news we have today. Today we have something else, which is quite unique. We created this new project called Icona Ferrari. The Icona Ferrari is something completely new in the product range of Ferrari. It's a new chapter in our road legal product range, which has been designed with a clear objective, which is develop something that is designed for our best clients and collectors, which again we'll have with the Monza as a first chapter, out of which in the future probably we will see some other news, with a clear objective, having and designing one of the most desirable collection of Ferrari of the future. And what has been the inspiration? The inspiration has been just looking at the past, looking at our heritage, looking at our barchettas of the 50s, some cars that were pure beauty. And exactly starting from there, finding inspiration from our classic car, but delivering something in a very modern way, with innovative material, with innovative technology. That has been the challenge. But we also give something else to our design department. We gave them a task, which was to deliver something that is pure beauty, pure lines, essential design, creating something that we would like to consider as a piece of art, something that you want to collect and display in your cars and in your garage. And in order to do that, we also did something else, which was asking our design department to work on what we call timeless elegance, but with a clear freedom that was delivering something without any compromise, which means that the design has been developed without having any breaks, any limit coming from homologation on regulations. The full and clear objective was, let's develop something that is pure beauties. Of course, it is a Ferrari. So the design is important, but also the performance are important. So in the new Monza, we are delivering the new V12 engine with the highest output, 810 horsepower, which make it the most powerful V12 engine ever produced by the company. Last but not least, before to unveil the car, just an additional information, which is the real news, another real news, that we are not just delivering one single model, but two different models. Today we will unveil, in fact, the Ferrari Monza SP1, the monoposto, and the Ferrari Monza SP2, the biposto. Now it's time to unveil the car. I will ask the first member of the team after the video. Please welcome on stage the member of the team to unveil the first of the two cars. So please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the new Ferrari Monza SP1 monoposto. The car is truly inspired by our barchettas of the 50. It's a monoposto, it was a racing car, and it's aimed at delivering the same pleasure to drive on open air. But we also thought that it was necessary also to develop something that was allowing our clients to share the pleasure of driving a car. So we decided to develop also a biposto. Now let's welcome the new Monza SP2. Please. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to introduce officially today the new Monza SP1 monoposto and the new Monza SP2 biposto. Thanks for attending the conference. Now let me ask to join here on stage Flavio Manzoni, Head of Design, Vincenzo Regazzoni, Chief Manufacturing Officer, and Michael Leiter, Chief Technology Officer, for a picture.